tell you what's also going to be a big issue for people is whether or not they can get to major sporting events on Saturday. We've got this as second ASDEF rail strike on Saturday. They had one yesterday, RMT on Friday. Do try to keep up, everybody. Hitting the FA Cup final, Man United and Man City fans, but also hitting Epsom Derby. Have you ever done a big race day meeting?
Been to Cheltenham Gold Cup once.
Yep, I've done that earlier this year. Very good fun, a very good day out. But you have to be able to get there and back. They were hit by strikes last time around. Grand National, of course, hit by eco-activists. Going to be hit by both this weekend. Let's talk to Nevin Truesdale. He's Chief Executive of the Jockey Club and joins us right now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Julia.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us. I mean, rail strikes is one thing. That makes an absolute nightmare for people travelling from afar to get to the Derby. But also, Front Page Express today exposed eco-mob plot to ruin Derby. You've already got a High Court injunction, haven't you, against this Animal Rising group that disrupted the Grand National. But we still understand that there is still a plot to try and disrupt the races. What can you do to stop it?
Yes, Julie, you're absolutely right, and good morning. We put a High Court injunction application in last week with a view to protecting the event, to deter Animal Rising from their plans, which are illegal, disruptive, reckless, and many other things. And it's very important that is enforced and noticed, because the reality is that there is an easier route to prosecution now for those who do decide to flaunt the injunction.
Yeah.
And we will not hesitate to enforce that. Obviously, there's a lot we're doing. I mean, to come back to your question, obviously, there's a lot we're doing on site. It is the biggest security operation that the Derby has ever seen. This is the 244th running of the race. We've run it through world wars. We've run it through a pandemic. I'm confident we've taken every step we can to run it here. But
I'd like to say that you haven't, Levin, you haven't taken every step you can. I'm going to be there on the day, as you know. You've not made me a steward. Can I suggest to you, I will offer my service. I'll get out my gladrags and my fascinator, put a steward's vest on. Would you employ me as a steward for the day? Because I think I can help.
I would love to employ you as a steward, Julia, but I think we have to leave. I think we have to leave the security teams and the police to get on with what they're good at.
Are you sure I wouldn't be good at it?
They will do a fantastic job. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would be either, Julia, to be honest. But I think we need to accept that there's experts doing these jobs and doing them brilliantly.
I take very great offence at that, Nevin Truesdale. But in terms of, you wanted to go ahead, as it was amazing, with all those people who are trying to disrupt the Grand National. What was it, a 12-minute delay in total? The race went ahead.
In the end.
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, now, basically, the plan is the racing is going ahead, and you're going to have all the race goers on your side as well.
Julia, we are resolute, defiant that this race is going to go ahead, that the whole day will go ahead, and the whole day will go ahead as planned. We have every contingency, every plan in place to do that. I think people, the world in general, public, are fed up of these tactics that we're seeing from Animal Rising, from Just Stop Oil and other associated groups that are disrupting our way of life and the enjoyment of millions, not just at sport, but at the Chelsea Flower Show. Yeah. The taking of animals from Sandringham, the taking of sheep from their mothers. I grew up on a sheep farm. I know how damaging that can be, not just to the land.
Absolutely. And they claim to care about animals, but apparently don't. And everyone will have to leave it. Their time is against us. Nevin Truesdale, Chief Executive of the Jockey Club. Good luck for Saturday. Big thanks to Alan Tolhurst for joining us. Plenty more coming in the next hour. This is Talk Breakfast.